Hello there. I'm just spending some quality time with my friend Pablo here. It turns out, if you recall in the last episode, I turned Pablo into a pack donkey by giving him a chest. What I didn't notice at the time was that I received a key at that point, and it's only when you've got the key in your hand that you can access the chest. I suppose that's for multiplayer servers, so you can sort of have a secure place to keep things, which is rather nice. Me and Pablo are going to go on a bit of an adventure in a bit, but I suspect what you really want to hear about is how Licorice and Mintball got on. And the answer is, whoa, run! No, don't explode by my hives. That would be quite terrible. Oh, okay, this isn't going particularly well. Now what are you? It's from Grimoire of Gaia. I forget what it's called. It begins with D. Everything's trying to kill me. Look, I'm trying to... And there's another one up there. Okay. I do not need this. Let's... Whatever you are... well, you dropped some flowers. Thanks for that. Right, yes. There's Sherbet. He's a sort of rather fizzy grey colour. He's a tier 2 horse. I think, in fact there's a goat in there now as well. I did dig around the sides of it, so because a creeper got in there yesterday just by sort of walking off the edge and over the fence, which was a little embarrassing. So yes, make sure your fences are clear of... Oh, jinkies. Right, I've got something for you, werewolf. Let me just have a quick snack. Right, werewolves. The best way to deal with those is using a silver sword from a silver skeleton, which I wasn't filming when I killed that, but it happened to drop a rather nice little sword, which should do a right old number on there we go. Right, now, let's see, what was I talking about? Oh yes, Sherbet's a tier 2 horse. He should be a little faster than Licorice or Mintball. By breeding more sort of the basic horses that spawn, and the various tier 2 horses you can get from combining them, you can get up to sort of a tier 4 horse, which is pretty nippy indeed. And at that point you can then start trying to get Pegasi and unicorns and the like. And Sherbet's pretty great. I love that. I name all my horses after sweet things, because horses are sweet creatures. I'm of the belief that, like, not always, but I'm of the belief that if you give something a sweet name, it's more likely to behave as you'd like. But I'm probably going to mostly use Pablo for my adventures, just because he's not going to be as fast at all. But the storage just makes it so much more convenient. So when the sun comes up, oh crikey, there's an ogre. These aren't as tough as they look, fortunately. Oh, especially when they vanish. Oh, that camo. Right, this is a skeleton with the ambusher AI from special mobs, and it has made the ogre invisible, which isn't helpful. The great thing about ogres is they sometimes drop obsidian, which is a coincidence, because that is what I'm going to be all about today. To mine obsidian, you need a diamond pick normally. However, thanks to the wonders of metallurgy, we have another option. I showed you in a previous episode how to make Damascus steel. But you can make real steel using iron dust, and manganese. Now, I haven't found very much manganese at all. This is pretty much all of my manganese dust. But if I combine it with iron dust, I can make steel dust. Now, I'm not going to need very much steel dust. The great thing about steel is that it can mine diamond. Mine obsidian. And so, I'm going to make myself a steel pick and go and mine some obsidian, which I think I'm going to go over to the lava pit near the village. I wanted to head over to the village anyway to check on my desert bees and do a few other things. and I'll show you how to do an obsidian farm. So once I've got a little... There we go, that's enough. So I just need some sticks. There we go, a steel pick. So this is harder. Its hardness is what determines how good things are for what materials you can mine. I mean, the steel is probably more durable than Damascus steel as well, but I'm going to save that steel pick just for dealing with lava. So I'm going to make some space, and then we'll head off. And I'll bring Pablo with me. Pablo and I have just spent the night in the village, which was attacked somewhat moderately. But rather oddly, the village seems to have a new defender. This fellow. Where has he gone? There we are. I'm not sure what he's all about. I believe he is a light mage from Ars Magica. I could be wrong. He doesn't seem to want to do any harm anyway, and I did see him attacking some monsters, so it's good to have him around. Perhaps he's attracted to doors in the same way that the villagers are. But anyway, we're not here to play with him. We're here for lava. What I want to do is make a sort of classic little... they call it a lava farm. I don't want to spend all day doing this, but I could do with a decent amount of obsidian. Right, now I'll just park Pablo over here, just in case he decides to go lava swimming. That would be pretty bad. So what am I going to need? I'm going to need a shovel, and I'm going to need another bucket. There we are. Because you can only make obsidian by pouring water. This can happen naturally as well, of course, onto lava source blocks, such as those. However, I mean, I could just pour water straight onto that, but I don't know if there's lava underneath it. And if there's lava if there's two layers of lava, then it all becomes terribly dangerous and fiddly. So what I'm going to do is over here, I'm just going to make a little channel of, I'll just make 5. And then we just fill that with lava. Like so. And you just do it until it stops moving, essentially. No, we still need 2 more. Sometimes liquids can behave a little strangely, but there we are. I think there. Right, now if we take the water and drop it here, and then I can just pick the water straight back up again. There's obsidian. Now, obsidian comes in for all sorts of things. I want this for an enchantment table. Oh no, but of course my Damascus steel pick will not get the job done. But my regular steel one should. We'll find out. If it turns out I'm completely wrong and it doesn't work, I'm going to feel a little silly. It's taking a very long time. I'm beginning to worry. I'm beginning to think this has all been for naught. Well, this is embarrassing. It turns out steel pickaxes won't in fact break obsidian. You don't want to know how long I just spent hitting this. So all I can say is that's how you make an obsidian farm. And if you have a pickaxe that will break obsidian, it's right easy. But for now, it appears my obsidian dreams are over. And after a little experimentation, I've discovered that the problem isn't metallurgy at all. The metallurgy picks are working just as intended. What's happened is that the enhanced portals mod has made obsidian harder. You can mine it with diamonds, but steel picks are not quite tough enough to handle it. I could change the configs to fix that, but I'm going to work within the boundaries and the intent of the mods I have installed. But still, bit of a bother. Unfortunately, I don't have time to make another episode, so this episode is all about me failing miserably to make Obsidian, which is not a great thing to have an episode about. But what can you do? And that, I'm afraid, is all I've got time for today. It's a bit of a shame to leave you on such an untriumphant note, but tomorrow we shall be victorious. I don't know at what, but we'll find something to be successful at, I'm sure. I really hope so. I am feeling very, very silly right about now, but I'll get over it, I'm sure. And I'll see you next time. Take care.